I was working on the Lydian scale today, and there are days when progress is not there, it feels that we are not doing the right thing. Well, chances are you're actually doing too much of the right thing. Come on, let's go get a coffee. So there's something kind of cool that happens when you work on things like music or arts or basically anything creative. And that cool thing is that your mind is always involved in the process. Even if you're not actively working on that craft, you're still thinking about it, just like now. A big part of playing guitar happens in your mind. If you can't visualize what you're going to play, then you're not going to play it right. There's part of my mind, I guess it's the subconscious, I'm not quite sure, but there's part of my mind that is not actively engaged like it is now, choosing my words, but it's still thinking about the problem that I was facing when I was practicing. I remember a while back, I was still working at home at the time. I had a small music room and I ordered a desk. I had saved up to buy a nice music desk and I had to place the desk in the room. It did not work. I went to bed that night with the studio office complete mess. Woke up and I knew exactly where everything should go in the room. And the reason is that my mind was still trying to solve that issue. And the beauty of this is that I did it in my sleep. I was sleeping and in the back of my mind, or wherever it is, the subconscious that is not, painfully thinking on something, resolved that problem. And guess what? That's what I'm doing right now. See, earlier I was working on the Lydian scale and tried to make it part of my playing and going through a few licks that I had played before, and it just sounded pretty boring eventually, and that's when I decided, all right, I'm gonna make this video, I'm gonna stop. See, if I stop talking to you for a second and just kind of listen to the silence. I don't know where that came from, but the back of my mind knows. Typically, if I wasn't making a video, I would actually step outside, do something else, maybe go play soccer with the kids or go play pool or whatever it is, something different for an extended period of time, and I'd get back to it. Once I feel refreshed, once I feel that I forgot almost what I was working on, and once I feel that I'm getting excited about trying that thing that I was practicing again, that's a good sign that you should go and do it. So let's do that right now. That thing that I heard, was a direct answer to the problem I was having in my practice session. So the answer I got by listening to, my inner self, which is my brain giving me the answer, was a direct answer to the problem I was facing. And it came in form of a theme. That answer could be something different. It all depends on what you were working before. You just need to be aware of the fact and trust the process, trust the fact that your brain is still trying to solve that issue, and listen to the answer. And here's the interesting thing. That thing that I sang, and I promise this was not planned at all, I just trusted the process. The thing I sang during my break, without having the guitar, without hearing the backing track, happens to match the backing track perfectly, which is proof that your mind is always working out on solving problems that you might have. Today, my practice sessions is typically 5 to 10 minutes, and that's it. And the beauty of that is that even though it's just 5 to 10 minutes practicing with the instrument, you're still practicing continuously during the day. You've got a long break. Your mind really has time to ingest everything that you've been working on your own. Now, I know 5 minutes does not seem like a lot of time, but I promise that it's enough if you do this. This is my 5-minute practice session. Check it out. I'll meet you right there.